This has got to be the intro right here. Intro video. This is a badass car. Oh my god. It just makes you smile. Like when people succeed in life, that makes me smile, you know? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Got the R1M. Get my music on. About to go for a ride. It looks a bit cloudy over there. Hopefully nothing crazy. It's really humid right now. It's like December and it's probably like 75 and 100% humidity. I just installed my ASV lever, so I'm pretty hyped. You see right there, it's got the gold dials to match the O-leans. Pretty badass. But start this bad boy up. Can't really hear anything. It's got a stock exhaust. I'm gonna chat real quick about the S1000. So for those of you that don't know, I used to have a 2022 S1000. It was all decked out, full Acura titanium exhaust, Brentune Stage 2. It's the fastest bike I've ever owned. That thing is, I don't even know, like it's definitely made by aliens, because that thing is telepathic. It's so unfair. Like that bike is just, it does everything really well, you know. So you might ask me like, okay, if it's like really the perfect bike, it's like nearly perfect. So you may be wondering like, why did I get rid of it? Hold on, let's pass. So why did I get rid of it? I don't know, the bike was just too perfect, and the riding position, it felt like really cramped, you know. I'm a big dude, 6'2", roughly 230 on a good day, and it just felt cramped. Like the cockpit was a bit small, the pegs were like really high, and the bars were high too. So I would say if you're a rider that's what, roughly 5'9" and below, that bike is really good. Granted, some dudes that are 6 foot tall, they can make it work, but just for my body type, it's just cramped. So that's one reason. Alright, let's slow down real quick, Mr. Cops. The other reason for the S1000 was the vibrations. I thought it was just something wrong with my particular bike, but I asked a few guys who had the K67 model. They all had the same issue too. Like the handlebars would vibrate, like very small oscillations, and it was very rapid. So it actually broke my phone, and I had to get a new iPhone, and I was kind of disappointed because I just had bought that iPhone for my I think it was like Christmas time. But anyways, yeah, that was a big disappointment. So I was riding without the quad lock, and I like to have my phone on the mount because I could change my music and stuff. Anyways, that's one, the vibrations. The other one was the issues it gave me right off the bat. Like the bike had to get the water pump recall done, and the bike was sitting in the shop for a month, and I literally just put the exhaust on it. And yeah, that was a big disappointment for me. And just random, like twice, it just happened twice on me. The first like 2 weeks of ownership, the engine literally cut off. Like I lost all power and the engine cut off. So I took it in immediately and they couldn't find it, but ever since then the bike was fine. This R1 is so flickable, my god. Whew, my visor came off. Alright, when we were were we? The S1000. Don't get me wrong, man, like that bike is a monster, like straight up. It's a near perfect bike. It's a really good price for what you get. Like you get heated grips, cruise control, and it's a fast bike. The suspension was really smooth. It felt like a magic carpet. And I guess that was my last excuse me, that's my last reason why I kind of got rid of it. It was just like too perfect. The suspension, it felt like I was floating on the road. Like I didn't feel the road. It didn't give me feedback. I wanted to get feedback. I didn't think that it was that smooth of a bike. So it really depends on you if you're a guy that wants straight up comfort. Me, I'm more of like an aggressive, I like aggressive riding position, aggressive bikes. Obviously I ride how I ride. If you want to go watch other YouTubers go out balls to the wall, there's a few out there. So anyways, but yeah, those are my reasons why I got rid of the S1000. Do I miss it? No. I was just scared too, like the warranty. I know it's 3 years, but I racked up 10,000 miles in 5 months. You know, I loved it that much. I guess it's one of those kind of like love at first sight, you know, like when you get into a new relationship, it's super fun at first, you know, you're texting each other and going on dates, but it just got old real quick for me. For you guys that love the S1000s die hard, that's great. I just find it that you either love the bike or you don't. There's not really a middle ground, you know. But anyways, on to the next, this R1M. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic. This R1M feels just like my Aprilia. I'm kind of getting like, was it nostalgia? The word's nostalgia. It just reminisced of the old memories I've had with the 2020 RSV4 1100 factory. That's a mouthful. Yeah, it literally sounds identical, but the big difference is this one's Japanese, that one's Italian, and this Audi right here is hauling ass. But yeah, going back to the Aprilia, I miss that bike, honestly. Just not the maintenance. I do my basic maintenance, like oil change, filter change, brakes, fluids, everything, coolant, everything you can think of except for the like engine work, like valves. That bike required valve checks every 12,000 miles. So it was pretty insane. Yeah, 12,000 miles, and then that set me back easy 800 bucks. So it's not cheap, man. And I'm a type of rider that racks up so many miles in a short amount of time. So it wasn't ideal for me. Beautiful bike though, it's absolutely gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Started riding in 2017. I got into the super sport arena back in 2019, so that's what, 19, 20, 22, almost 5 years of super sport riding. I started on a 636, and I'm telling you, this R1 is scary. Like, I've owned higher CC bikes. Granted, you know, you can tune it down and stuff like that. You can definitely tune it, like the riding mode to like D mode or rain mode, where it like detunes the bike. But you're gonna get tempted to put in like A or B mode, and its A mode is insane. That's why I don't That's why I don't recommend it as a first super bike. All the other bikes I've ridden, yes, just don't drop them because they're expensive, you know. That's why I kind of started on a Kawasaki, because I like to do my own maintenance, save me a couple $100, save me time as well. So throughout like your ownership of these bikes, when you're maintaining them, you learn what not to do, so that when you get to the level of expensive leader bikes, you're not making rookie mistakes, you know. So I think that's exactly why you should start on something kind of like cheaper and not balls to the wall expensive, because number one, you may drop it. Like I literally almost dropped the Kawasaki a few times because they were just rookie mistakes. So I guess that boils down to the question, should I start on a leader bike? I would recommend no, because of the fact that you will cry. Like, you make a stupid mistake, you will cry. There's nothing worse than having something you work hard for and, man, what is this guy doing? Like going 5 miles an hour. Dude, people here in Florida suck at driving. No offense if you're a driver here, but most likely you're a rider if you're watching my video. But yeah, going back to the thing, like, recommend you start on something that you're willing to make mistakes on, honestly. This is Pensacola, Florida, if you're wondering. Oh, this R1 is so good. This is my favorite bike. This is my favorite bike. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's brand new and it is neck and neck with the Ducati Panigale V4S. This R1M is 26,300 MSRP. I picked it up for 26,500 US dollars from a dealership. They're really big dealership. So recommend, if you go shop around, make sure you hit up the really big dealers, because they don't have time to haggle. You know, they'll set a good price and that's it. Call it a day. Because their whole goal is to move inventory. They don't want to nickel and dime you, you know. But super pleased. This is one of the best purchases I've made. Granted that this bike doesn't have everything, like it doesn't have Brembo brakes. It's kind of a letdown, but honestly, it's decent. It's not the best. It's pretty decent, pretty good. And I'm looking forward to sharing my riding experiences with you guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like, and if you like what I post, hit that sub. Greatly appreciated. More vids to follow for sure. Like I said, I've got 2 mods already on the bike, the radiator guards and the ASV lovers, but more mods incoming. So thank you, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace out and ride safe. Oh my god, this bike's got so much power. Alright, I gotta record this. Rari 458. I think that's a naturally aspirated V8. That's so sick. That's literally like a house. A house on 2 wheels that's painted red. Those things are probably like 300-something thousand now. Yeah, that's crazy. Sounds so good. See, that's the one thing with Italians, they know how to make shit look good. You know, the Panigale, it's like, it's pretty good, well engineered. The only downside is like parts availability, because most of the parts have to come through Italy. That dude's booking it. Let's see if I can follow him. No, I just want your like shot. I don't want to race you. I know you're fast car. Like, I just want to get video. That's so cool.